Sutra 5. The sense and work organs of one who is always of indiscreet intellect and uncontrolled restless mind becomes uncontrollable. Like the wicked horses are uncontrolled by the charioteer. Sutra 5.
Your untrained horses are going to meet with an accident. They will harm you, they will harm your chariot, they will harm your driver, and they will also harm themselves. Train your senses. Control them with your mind, with the reins. Make your mind stronger. To make your mind stronger, keep repeating, keep watching these videos again and again, again and again, again and again. Recommend them to others. Discuss with others. Make the reins tight. Slowly and gradually keep the control over the driver. Make the driver move in the direction that you want him to move. Not the way he or she likes.
Sutra 6. The sense and work organs of one who is always of discreet intellect and controlled peaceful mind becomes controlled. Like the good horses are controlled by the charioteer. Sutra 6 ends.
When you yourself are dancing, because your intellect is dancing, your Jivatma is dancing, your mind is dancing, how will you calm down the horses? Meditate, do mantras, do practice. You first calm down and then control your senses.
Sutra 7. One who is always with indiscreet intellect, unrestrained mind, and impure cannot attain that highest state and is repeatedly stuck in worldly cycle of life and death. Sutra 7 ends.
A person whose mind is not trained is impure, can never be self-realized.
Gurudev, like you said, the intellect, I mean the Jivatma, gets divided in different parts and take different form, and one part goes to the Pitrus somewhere, you said. So what about the soul? Doesn't it get divided? It stays one. I'm not sure about this. I didn't get this point actually.
See, everything is made up of soul. Everything is happening within the soul. And the soul is like there, just seeing everything. Oh, what's happening around me or within me, not even around, within me. So everything is soul. A button of soul is here within you in the cave of the heart. One of the replica, one of the miniature of soul is over here. Bonsai, you can say. It's not to be understood. And these are examples given. Don't get into any habits, any intoxications. Yeah, Suruchi. Why is your phone unmuted?
Pranam Guruji.
Oh.
So I have a few questions. First, you talked about the non-duality which existed before duality, and that non-duality also came into existence from duality. So what is that?
One am I.
Hmm?
One am I. And one is you.
Hmm.
Are we dual or are we non-dual?
At physical level, dual, but on soul level, it's one.
So we are dual as well as one dual, non-dual. So in the beginning, this was there. One was I, and one was my thought of who am I. So my thought became everything. And when my thought became everything, it wasn't me anymore. And when it became everything and it wasn't me anymore, there came duality. But when I was there, it was only me, non-dual. But that I, before being I, had a thought that who am I? That thought was I and the thought. They were dual. When there was no thought, I was non-dual. When the thought became countless universes, I became dual again. Huh? It's not to be understood. The mind can never know God. It's about to be experienced. And what else?
You mentioned about three modes of our function, the way we functions. One is intuition, one is intellect, and one is emotions. What are the remaining two?
When you come to that stage, then you ask.
Hmm.
The day you tell me that now more than 50% of my work is done by intuitions, then you ask. Now what is the next step?
So, as you mentioned about the three shivlings, so does the name vibrations of can be judged like how we are the name, the pronunciation of our name, and is affecting all those three levels?
What is affecting?
The sound of our name, how it is affecting all these three levels.
The sound of your name, any alphabet or any word or any sentence of any language in the world of humans cannot be created without a vowel. Correct? A has a A, B has a E, C has a E, F has a A, K has a, K has a H and a, J has a, and vowels are in pairs. A. English is a poor language, so you can't go into English language if you want to understand the soul. Even Sanskrit is not capable. So A is smaller and A is bigger. Every constant is also small and big. K and K, J and J, Ch, Ch. When the sound of H is applied to the vowel or the constant, you call it constant or constellation? What do you, huh? Consonant.
Consonant, yes.
Loudly?
Consonant, I guess.
Consonant, correct. So that indicates whether your energy will go down or whether your energy will go up. The small vowels and the alpa pran constants, they live below the heart. Sikka,
Ka.
Your energy is going down.
Mm.
Add a H to it. Kha,
Ka. Mm.
kha. The energy is going in the head. Ja,
Ja.
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 So when you add a H to the alphabet, the energy goes up. And when you add you don't add a H, the energy goes down. Say it sounds like a question mark.
Mm.
And the energy goes down. You breathe in. Say ah. In ah, there is a H. In if you add a H, it becomes ah. In E, you add a H, it becomes E. Her, not H, E. Her. Ah. You breathe out. The sound of breathing out is her. E, E, ooh, ooh, e, I, oh, oh, aha. What is the difference? You are just keeping on adding the H. Okay. So the sound of H makes the energy go up. So in your name, if the constants and the vowels are smaller, they are pushing the energy down.
Mm.
And if your name has constants or vowels which are big, they are pushing the energy up. Apart from that, there are 10 or 11 holes in your body. 2 eyes, 2 nose, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Kitna hua? 7.
Mm.
Genital and anus, 9. Navel, 10. Crown, 11. Each constant goes and vibrates one of the holes or more than one hole. And when it vibrates that hole, one more than one or more than one and a hole, the name, if it is spoken and again and you are listening to it, your energy also goes towards that hole of your body. Okay, now that is a vast subject. I can't go and explain each and every alphabet and with each and every hole, and why Jainism and Buddhism and the Vedic religion have said that women will not get enlightenment because their nipples are considered as 2 holes, not the navel and the crown. And how, why? So
So if you consider only these 3 levels, so if suppose a name starts with A and ends with A, so it is always concentrating on the lower part.
see, what happens is the sound that you speak and the sound that you hear decides your thoughts, your mentality, your nature, your habits.
Mm.
In South Indian language, there are no alphabets which take your energy down.
Oh.
They don't say Ram, they say Rama. They don't say Krishna, they say Krishna. They don't say Hitesh, they say Hitesha. There is no H in their language because H is in each and every alphabet. They don't say Ramesh, they say Ramesha. They don't say Suruchi. Suruchi has an I in the end. They will put a double E. Suruchi. And if he is a proper or she's a proper South Indian, Suruche, the U also they will convert it into double O. So that is how your energy goes up. You go to Calcutta, they give you respect. Rahul Da. Da means brother, elder brother. Jyotir Da. You go to Haryana, you go to Punjab, there also they give you respect. Bhanda, Mada, Tirik Pindada. This is respect. And Natu, who goes to Punjab, Haryana, after visiting Kolkata, feels he has received great respect over there. And this is language and respect. The point is, your energy with the language has to go up. Before naming the child, you speak the name again and see if the energy is going up or down.
Is that why in Sanskrit, like most of the words have ma, halant? So always.
Always coming to the crown.
And is there this particular reason that women, like all the strilings have E and the pullings have R's? Like chachi, nani, and while the males have R.
Because the woman, the energy is always going down. Every month, they have their monthly cycle and the energy is pushing down. And so their energy has to be risen high. So the E sound is given to the woman. So the energy, when the person is behind you, mummy, mummy, chachi, chachi, mami, mami, masi, masi, your energy keeps on going up. And men's, the ego is always in the head. So to put it down, chacha, papa, kaka, nana, a sound which takes it to the lower region. That is the reason. I wasn't there when they decided this, but I think that must be the reason. Looking at how idiots men are, this can only be the reason.
Thank you.
Your father loves you the most in this world. Your mother loves you even more. And God loves you 1,000 times more. But if you worship God in the form of mother, there will be no bounds to this love. So, do you want to experience the divine feet of mother? If the answer is yes, join us for the course of Mahashri Vidya. To contact us, please call on the given numbers. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Radhika ji, what was the last sutra about?
Gurudev, about the indiscreet intellect,
Uncontrolled mind,
uncontrolled mind.
impure.
Yes, impurity.
Jigna ji?
Ji Gurudev Adesh. Was about the chariot,
The chariot.
pure and impure minds.
What, how do you get the pure mind? Think about it. Sayuktama. Suresh Thakur. Come on. What was the last sutra about?
It was about the intellect and how to control.
How to? Tell me.
How to control.
How to? How to? How to? Tell me. Sayuktama. The last sutra was about what?
Last sutra about intellect and senses,
And purity.
purity.
So Radhika, Jigna, Shambhu Guruji, Sayuktama, Suresh. Bharat. Non-veg is
it ended with how to control. You should control the senses, keep the senses in control. For that, you mentioned jap, dhyan, or the methods.
So Adi is not there. So
Adi
non-veg is bad because it disturbs the mind. It makes the senses uncontrollable. Alcohol, intoxicants are bad because they disturb your senses, make them uncontrollable. Is this bloody ringing the bell in your stupid head? You all idiots. Come on, Radhika ji, Jigna ji, Shambhu Guru ji, Bharat Bhai, Suresh, Sayuktama. What is common in between you all idiots? What is common in this amongst this people? What is common between Radhika ji, Jigna ji, Shambhu Guru ji, Bharat, Suresh, Sayuktama? Yeah, Suresh?
Atma and Jivat.
Very good. Wait, I will get Aarti Agarbatti. Come on, Jigna.
Adesh Gurudev.
Haan.
Love for Guru.
Kapoor Aarti. What is common between others can go on? This only these idiots are subject to this.
Guruji, it's something to do with the practices, if I can say the word, cold practices or something.
All practice. Now does it ring the bell? Death is knocking on your door. What is that saying? What is Lord of Death, Yamraj, is saying? Control the mind. What is Kul saying? Let it loose. Who is right?
Gurudev Adesh,
Mhm.
both are
Hey,
right in
तू
their own
रहने दे,
perspective.
तू रहने दे. हाँ, Radhika.
Gurudev, there is nothing that is right and wrong. Both are right, both are wrong.
You mean Yama is wrong? Death is wrong?
Gurudev, we have to go
Why are
beyond
they
this.
contradicting each other?
They both have their own perceptions of rights and wrongs.
They cannot cross each other. Sayuktama? Bharat bhai?
Gurudev,
Sayuktama.
Guru is right. Whatever Guru says, that is right.
Whatever Guru says is right, but Guru is saying both the things. When Guru is teaching Kul, he is telling that. When Guru is teaching Upanishad, he is telling this. So is the Guru contradicting himself?
No, Gurudev. As per time and as per situation, whatever Guru says, that is right.
But if the Guru is contradicting,
No, Gurudev.
Bharat bhai?
It doesn't matter if the Guru is contradicting, because
Then?
it's the Guru is showing a practical way. These things these things are used to go beyond, right? They used as a like type of a tool.
There's no greater enemy of non-veg, of intoxicants, of sex than Tantra. Kul is given by Shiva, and Upanishad, Katho Upanishad is given by Yama. Yama is death, Shiva is great death. Yama is Kal, Shiva is Mahakal. The practices of Kul are that you have to be in total awareness when even you are knocked down by intoxicants, or you are fully engrossed in lust, or you are fully lethargic with the food which gives you lethargy, rice, non-veg, fish. The practices of Kul are not to be caught up. It is to be free from all these you can be as intoxicated as you want. You will be like knowing that my mind has stopped working. It has become thoughtless. My breath is not smooth or has become very smooth. My senses are not working or hardly working. But when your mind is absolutely not working, who knows that? That my mind has honked off. That is the soul. That is the practice of Kul. The practice of Kul is such that when the mind goes to sleep, the senses goes to sleep, something knows that everything is sleeping. That something is the soul. That something is the real you. So next time you indulge into the practices, you keep your attention on that, which is the experiencer, which is the knower of everything. The experiencer and the knower will be found too different after the 9th round. Up till the 9th round, the experiencer and the knower will be one. After the 9th round, the experiencer will be one and the knower will be one. Even when the experiencer is gone to sleep and there are no experiences arising, there will be the knower. Are you guys getting my point, what I'm saying? There is a way one of the very dangerous samshan in one of the Shaktipeeth. Whenever I go there in the daytime or in the night with the light, I fall down, I slip. Now they have made that road just 2 years, 2 years back. It is still under construction. I fall down and I get hurt. But after 17, 19 rounds, I don't need a torch. I go straight and I come straight. I don't get hurt. I've experienced this from many years. There is something within you which becomes more and more aware, more and more awake. When your senses, your feelings, your intellect, your life force, everything goes to sleep, only then the soul, the Atman, wakes up within you. When all these are operating, the Atman is sleeping. The Atman is well rested. To wake up to God, you have to sleep to the world. And to sleep to God, you have to wake up to the world. That is the reason why I told you when the intellect will take over, it will be difficult for the soul to take over from the intellect. When you sleep to the world, that is what Krishna says. When the whole world is sleeping, the yogi is awake. Even while sleeping, you are awake. You keep thinking, dreaming. And in that dream, your living state is awake. When you totally sleep, no thoughts, no dreams, that is samadhi. That is when the soul awakes in you. What is Yamraj saying? He's saying that keep your senses clean and clear, your intellect under control, your mind under control. Why? Because when the soul wakes up, you must know that it has waken up. It is difficult, very difficult. If the mind is pure, the mind is divided. It is dual, pure and impure. If the senses are controlled, they are dual, controlled and uncontrolled. But still, if you have a habit of controlling the mind, controlling the senses, discriminating, and in that situation, if the soul wakes up, you know that it is woken. It's very difficult. But a person, it's the Vedic path, it's very difficult. But a person who can do it can only be enlightened without a guru. Because when the mind is sleeping, the intellect is sleeping, the senses, the work organs, everything is gone for a toss, and the soul is awakened, you require a guru to tell you that, hello, your soul is awakened and this is self-realization. Then it stays with you always, or else it goes away if the time gets over. It happened to every one of you. I had to tell you, oh, come on, this is self-realization. Got it? Understood? Do you remember that? But if your mind would have been awake along with the soul, it's almost impossible. In my self-realization, there was no Guru present. I had to tell myself, come on, it's done now. 4, 5 hours you are sitting at one place. It's gone now. You are gone. That you which was existing, you thought it was existing. It was never existing. It's gone now. Wake up. This is self-realization. Awaken. It's very difficult. But what Yama is saying, what Kal is saying, he is in tune with the Mahakal. Very difficult.